Greetings, travelers. It's me, APG, with another Throwin Parts Thursday. So I hope you got the old action pants on and charged up a little bit. And as always, I hope whatever time of day it is for you and whatever else you might be doing as you're watching or lurking away or whatever, catching this Memorex style, I hope it's going good. Alright, so hanging out in the Nexus here for a minute, and then we are going to do a Quicksilver mission, because I do not have some stuff in the save. And then we're going to go back onto the freighter, and I'm going to mess around with a technique I'm kind of working with here, which I'm currently calling the float technique, but what do we got here? The proto wheel, the vigilant taro, the void husk. I need that one. The celebratory cactus, maybe. But what I really need... Where are you? Where are you? You're hiding on me. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I need a lot of stuff actually in this save. I have like nothing in this save. The curly coral. That one I definitely need. The candelabra. That would be good to have for some lighting. Yeah. Alright, let's try and get one Quicksilver mission out of the way. Deavante, hello and welcome. Oreos. O-R-E-O. Oh, I'm gonna have to network myself here. There's two. Not get stuck. Yeah, this one doesn't take too long. So we're gonna do this just so I can grab a Quicksilver some Quicksilver. Grab another Quicksilver item to play around with on the freighter. So I apologize. We're not gonna mess around with building right off the bat. We do need to get this Quicksilver mission out of the way. And hopefully we'll see that. Excuse me. Excuse me. And hopefully we'll see the fireplace sometime soon. Which I have a feeling we're going to see a lot of burning rings of fire. Right on, Day. You know it. Well, you know, I got to make the Quicksilver mission more exciting, you know. And I just got home from work. It was a long day. Oh, goodness. And it's all rainy and gross out. It's just one of those days, like, and I just started messing around with what I'm calling the float. The float technique. And, like, I was looking forward to coming home and messing around with it a little bit further. Alright, let's get our activated Indiam. Alright, where are you? You are where? Right there. Tomorrow I'll probably do a couple of Quicksilver missions, you know, my day off, and I got to do a few things tomorrow. I got to go to the grocery. My friend's gonna have to take me. And then we're gonna hang out. We're gonna watch, oh, sweet, landing pad. I already saw it, but he hasn't seen, he doesn't have the Sci-Fi Channel, so he hasn't seen the latest episode of Resident Alien. And if you have not started watching that show, 7 episodes in, it is freaking awesome. It is funny. It's great, great show. Really, it's Jenny 5. Oh, no way. Kind of an interesting, Alright, what am I looking for again? Indium? Activated indium, okay. So we need activated indium. Where are you? Phosphorus? Damaged machinery. Silver. Incoming storm. Alright, looks like we're gonna have to book around a little bit. No, wait. And take you. Try and get around a little bit quicker. Go find ourselves some activated indium real quick. I should probably get some upgrades for this sucker. Do I have any on me? Nay, I do not. Anything in the starship? Anything on the freighter? No. Okay. Eggs, what is going on? Alright, come on, you activated stuff. Where are you at? Oh, I'm sorry, buddy, I didn't mean to run you over. Oh, I feel bad. Oh, no. I don't like when I run over critters, unless they're attacking me, then, you know, well, you asked for it. There we go. Got some activated indium right there. Got some more right there. Alright, we're good. Nope. Where are you? Yeah, so Resident Alien. If you're not watching that show, get on it. It is great. I don't promote a lot of shows or things, TV. I don't. But this show, I gotta say, you know, unless I'm like really into it, you know, obviously. But I don't just willy-nilly promote something unless I feel it is worth it. And so far, every episode, I have not been disappointed. Get on it. Just like, am I collecting? It looks like I should be, but there we go. I took the chunk out right there. Okay. Oh, it still looks like there's more in here. All them shiny bits. Let's get them shiny bits. Unless that's just shiny bit. the graphic is off, which it might be. I don't want to have to try. See, it's still showing I got more. So it's like there's still some bits and pieces here. Yeah. What are we at? 244. What do you mean incoming storm? We just had one. What kind of silliness is this? This planet's no joke. I will kill you. John, what is up? JV. You crazy planet, you. I knew that was gonna be. Alright, quarter of the way there. Silver and gold, silver and gold. Oh, wait, reached. I'm here already. Is this the one I was just at? No, okay, silver. Buried. Silver. So we do have one though, right? I thought I saw one. Off in the distance, silver. Oh. Up top. Alright. How far are you? 235? Alright, that's not far. We will not grab a vehicle. Although these action pants are horrible. The upgrades are not very good. But thankfully it's storming out, so we can move a little bit more freely. No. That's not what I wanted to do. Lies! Did you see that? That was lies. Told me there was a deposit right there. This planet is crazy. Jenny 5, you're a liar. Well, I thank the 4 of you who are hanging out here this evening. I appreciate that. I know I stream at a wacky hour, and people just aren't around at this time of day, usually. Both in my country and other countries. I like pick the worst time of day to stream. I mean, granted, it's the only time I really have, so. Which, and not overlapping or disturbing someone like Beeble or Zane or Sword or Pez or someone of that nature. Indium, where are you, Indium? I need some Indium. What up, wacky looking critter? I needed to stop by and see. You got some crazy looking... It's very different looking... what the hell is that? Is that a worm or something? Did you just chow on a little critter? Yeah, it's one of them bouncy little Penalians. It's a Penalian, a penis alien. Damn, this planet is no joke. Storm after storm. Oh yeah, that's what I mean. There's so many content creators today. It's, I'm not surprised that, I am not heavily viewed, and when I mean heavily viewed, like 20-ish. The most I ever had was during my 24-hour live stream. And I think just it's because it was 24 hours. And, times worked out for just about everybody. And I also had, considerably more subscribers back then as well. But it is what it is. Come on, I need this Indian. Hook a brother up. Jonesy, man. It's got to be activated, though, man. It can't be regular Indium. It's got to be activated. Alright, you know what? Let's call it a vehicle. It's better than walking. I mean, it'd probably be easier to fly around, just above where things really render in. Probably see it from the sky a little bit better. Probably be able to just pinpoint it. Although, not really, not on this planet because of the storms. Alright, let's crested that area. Let's take a look. Come on, where are you? There you are. 194. Look at the storms. They probably move faster during a storm. You can cover more ground. Man, I remember back in the day, all the huge deposits. Take up half a wall. Making me work. I just got out of work. Excuse me. Excuse Excuse me. What was that? Something shoot inventory. I got no more room. Oh, no worries. Hey, Lou, what's going on? Thank you. Nah, it's okay, Lou. I mean, there's so many content creators nowadays doing some great stuff. It's hard to, it's hard to stay, and again, at the times I have to truly stream, like, it's the worst time in every place on the planet. Most people in my time zone are going to bed or are on their way to bed in other time zones, and then across the oceans, people are sleeping. But that's it is what it is, man. I just enjoy the company, and hopefully along the way we have a couple of laughs. We complain about things that we like and don't like, and hopefully we learn something new. Both myself and y'all. Although it's getting harder and harder to find new stuff. That's why one of the reasons I've been messing around on the freighter so much. But while messing around on the freighter, it's been giving me ideas on things to do on Terra. So did you delete your... Wait, what? Did you delete your... my AI? No. You don't have the commands, I think. If you're talking about that. I'm not sure, Higgs. I don't know how any of this stuff works, to be honest with you. What? I've only got 78? No, I had way more than that, I thought. What? I thought I had like almost 500.
Extreme night temperature detected.
What? Can somebody rewind? If that's the case, this is messed up and I'm quitting out. I could have sworn I had more than 78. I deleted what, Higgs? I'm not sure what did I delete? What did I delete? My what? Oh, thanks, Lou. What did I delete, Higgs? My AI? Huh? I don't know. I don't know what you were talking about. I'm confused and I'm scared, Coach. Yeah, if somebody can rewind to see, I could have sworn I had more than 78. Because if that's the case, this is like, that's going to take forever.
Extreme temperature detected.
That is no. Something is wrong and broken. I mean, I just hit a bunch of piles. Yeah, I've been collecting activated indium. I could have sworn I had... Could have sworn I had more than 78. Otherwise, this is going to take freaking forever, and I'm going to just abandon mission. Oh! Scheiße! I wasn't paying attention. I was... Fuck. Oh, I'm an idiot. Idiot! And okay, I'm sorry, but how come we don't have these squiggly things? That's a cool thing. I like the squiggly things. I figured it would have just counted it because I had collected it, you know what I mean? Oh, shite. You know, like the bones. You know, you can collect the bones and then you can delete them when they're... what a moron. Another bonehead move brought to you by Action Pants Gaming. Yeah, let's get the heck. I'm not redoing all that. Damn it. And you don't have a save when you get in and out of your vehicle, which is a little bunk. What am I doing that? I figured it was just keeping track down there, you know what I mean? But you have to give it to somebody, don't you? I'm a moron. What a moron. See, this is what happens when I have 15 minutes between work and doing stuff. I'm not thinking straight. I'm like, looking at chat, I'm like, oh, I don't have any room. I'm just like deleting the things that, you know, aren't my, oops. My decos. My exotic stuff. Moron. I'm a moron. I'm a moron. Bonehead move. Although I suppose I could have probably had somebody join my game who had it and just given it to me, right? Does that work? Do you actually, you just have to have it? Or do you actually have to collect it? See, that's the thing I don't understand on that part. Because I know there's times where if somebody like gave you the amount you needed, you were all set. Or if I had had enough on my inventory, I would have been okay. Alright, that was a waste of time. Which I do not like doing. Because time is one of those things you just can't get back. Alright. Alright, bonehead. And I'm not doing rescue stranded life for him. If it were like kill plants or something, I would have been like, alright, I'll do that. I deleted 505. Yeah, figures. Oh, well. Because I know, like, with the bones, you know, you collect the bones, and if, you know, you throw some away, it doesn't matter. It still keeps the count. So, yeah. Well, it is what it is. I'm an idiot. We know this, though. So I'll work with the limited palette that I have at the moment, which is probably a good thing. And I immediately get my super like this evening. Awesome. It's like there's somebody like on target every single time with the super likes. I'm telling you, it's like boom. It's instantaneous. Freighter parking. And I gotta talk to DG again about exactly how we did those stairs, because I want to do a set. I know I had seen them before, but I never really played with the capillary shell. It just I hadn't found a use for it yet. Like, I was still looking at the thing like, alright, what could I do with that? You know, I'd seen some neat things some people had done with them, but I hadn't quite figured out what I was going to do. Where's my dark freighter? Where is my freighter? I don't want to repark. I've already had to repark, and I don't particularly care for my new parking spot. Alright, you're right here somewhere. I see you. Alright, you should be... Where the hell is my freighter? There you are. What? I'm fumbling left and right tonight. Come on, clumsy thumbs, do your job. You know why? Because I didn't play guitar today. That's what it is. I noodled for like 10 minutes before work. And it was horrible. Been working on these little ditties and drop D acoustic. Got kind of a bluesy dun 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 sort of thing. But not that. Similar, but. Alright. Let's work on the float. Alright, so this is something I've been messing around with a little bit. And again, you know, playing around on the freighter, giving me ideas for stuff on Terra. Oh, alright. I am such a moron sometimes. I really, my brain, it's not fully functioning. It's either that or the nip-nip. Pretty strong nip-nip, actually. A friend of mine was like, you need to try this stuff. I was like, okay. Alright, so, let's let everything pop in, because it's going to take like a minute. And then I'll get into the freighter. Joby, what is up, bro? Yeah, John, I know. Joby, you just missed another brilliant Kev move. Freaking, I'm doing an activated indium hunt for Quicksilver. And I ran out of inventory space and wasn't paying attention, just deleted all the, you know, non-light fissure stuff. And I deleted like 505. I was almost, and I look over, I'm like, 78. I'm like, I thought I had like 400 something. But I thought it was like, you know, I wasn't thinking, but then as I started thinking about it, I'm like, well, I thought it would be like the bones. You know, you go hunting for the bones, and if you delete some, it's not a big deal. You just collect them, you know. But anyway. All right, so I got 2 hallways going here. So we got this corridor. I've been working on trying to decorate corridors a little bit, change them up. And then I've got this corridor here, which is similar, but I added that into the mix. The downside, like, I wanted to have this stick out just a little bit more so that it would be a bit more flush with this, but then you got the blue and the orange and everything. It just didn't really jive. I know. Alright, so I'm working on this here. I got something I want to do with these two. Notice how I got this merged in here. This is regular scale, this is normal scale, the light, and this is upscaled a bit. And this is what I'm, like I was saying, I'm referring to it. I'm sure other people have done it and whatnot, but on the freighter and everything is kind of where I've been tinkering with this idea. But I'm calling it the float, to float items and then work above and underneath. And I will show you. I mean, I'm sure people have done similar sort of things, but if you have not done this sort of thing yet, then it will be neat. Alright, so, oh yeah, one other hallway, and I still got to figure out the angled corridor. The angled corridor is a little tricky because of this point. The angle of it is difficult. Still got to put this part in. Alright, this is the other hallway that I was noodling around with. Which I think is pretty neat. And obviously you could change the color and it'll look a little bit different. You can change the lighting. I just went with red just because it was the light that I was on. And then was noodling with this sort of idea here. And this is kind of when I started really thinking about doing this kind of thing a bit more and seeing what I could do with it. But notice how we are elevated here and enlarged, and then we also have this underneath and this above, kind of you know, holding it in place there. Spacing's a little off, but it was the first one I did, so I was expecting that. I would rather, you know, I would like to bring this out a little bit more, you know, even it up. But I could, you know, potentially throw some stuff around it and hide that. But all right, so the float. Basically, all it is taking my new favorite tool. This or this for different height, or not this, I'm sorry. Unfortunately, you got to go to a different menu, but this one here, the floral containment, and then this one here. So if you want kind of a half height, these two so far of what I've noticed work for this sort of thing. Now, unfortunately, it's a bit of trial and error. This is, you know, part of the organic style glitch building, or non-snap point. Oops, you know what? I want to keep that. I apologize. Manuel, or wait a minute. No, auto. What up, auto? KJ Lava, what is going on? You missed a bonehead move. Not as bad as me saving when I wanted to, or yeah, not save when I wanted to reload. That was the biggest bonehead move I've made so far in game. In life, more than my fair share. Constantly, and more to come. But, alright. We're going to have to wait for everything to load back in. Alright. We'll go down hallway number 1. What you got? You know, I could go crazier in here. The other thing I'm trying to figure out is how to also decorate the curved corridor. That one's going to be a little trickier. These areas won't be. This will be relatively easy. It's just going to be a question of, you know, making sure that you're just straight on, believe it or not. This here is going to be a dual angled sort of bit. And it's going to be a question of, if you're alone, trial and error. If you're with someone, at least they can, if they can see your hologram, then it will be, you know, you'll have somebody to be able to tell you how much you're phasing through. Alright, and then, now, I should be doing this out here, but it's easier to kind of demo in here because, you know, thankfully, you know, I had a PC player join, and Carpentrix built this for me here, the viewing area. Ooh, actually, did I move again? Because this isn't a bad spot. It's actually pretty cool parking right there. Oh, that's alright, lava. I'm, you know. Alright, so, anyway, back to the float. So, I want to do something like this, but let's try to make it more accurate, if possible, and try to get centered. Now, again, most of us, you know, when we're building, we don't always have the luxury of having a friend hanging out. So, and I need some space. Oh, that's for the other one, never mind. So let's just go, let's try and do that as our center. Let's see if that'll work. Okay. So let's go to the floral containment, which is located here. And we'll center the planter, not the dot. The cursor is always going to be offset to the left of the part, I've noticed lately. So the center of the part is not where your cursor center is, not located in the center, as you can see right here pretty clearly, you know, because of the, you know, we've gone over this before, but for anyone who is new to the game and new to this, I tend to repeat myself. Alright, so I want to go 2 up, and this is where it's going to get tricky, knowing where, you know, the center point on your floor and the center point on this, because it's not the same. So you gotta kind of guess some of that. Hold on while I breathe on my controller, just to get it to, come on. Tap, 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 tap. We can make fine adjustments with other things. Alright. See what I mean? Even this is, you turn it and it's now offset. That looks centered. Which you figure if you would rotate it, it would just be but it's not. So I'm probably going to say right there-ish. Yeah, that looks good, right to that line. Alright, now let's get the thingamajiggy over here. I wish I had some music. That would be great. People don't want to hear my horrible singing. But it's better than dead silence. Alright, now you, I want to be a certain size. And that way I can get that to be, and I've already done, like, that one over there, so I kind of remember what I was doing before. Right. Now here comes the fun part. Where is center? Because you can't really tell. Although I suppose if I tried this, but that's not gonna really help. Or will it? Can I get through that? I can. Ah. Yeah, but then I'm guessing on, yeah, see, that's the pain in the butt part. Alright, so we're just gonna fly by the seat of our pants and hope that we're right. Alright, so now we got that. I don't want that, do I? No, because that doesn't look like that one. So let's try that again. How big is that one? What did I do? I'm thinking of the one I did out in the other room. Alright, close enough. Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, see, that's the thing with PC. You don't need team glitching. You can do as you please. But, team glitching I find to be fun just because, one, it's a somewhat of a challenge. Alright, so what did I do with that one? I brought that up another one, didn't I? Alright, so what did I do? I used that. And I did that. No? What did I do? What did I do? What did I do? What did I do? Well, it doesn't matter. I can do whatever the hell I want. I'm just trying to remember how I did that one. Oh, I know what I did, I think. Oh, pain in the butt sometimes. Oh, no, moron. Moron. That might be what I did. That looks better. Height's similar. Yeah, yeah, better. Okay. A little off on something, but that's okay. Does not matter. Since this is not going to stay here, this is just playing around for later, because that side needs to be fixed. Unfortunately. Alright. So it was a little further back, but that's okay. It does not matter. Alright, now we'll get rid of you. And now we're floating. So we got a floating part. So you can float your own part. And then... Dun, 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 dun. Did something different, but it does not matter again. Oh, yeah, no, I know what I did. Actually, it does not matter. We are doing what we want. Now, I turned this sideways and put something on it, and it deleted it. So, I want to say that that might be an issue. With that particular, alright, so. Alright, we're going to have to move you where? So instead of you, let's use you. And it doesn't matter as long as we've got a spot. And let's double up on that. Does anyone know what this whole Sony is like getting rid of communities or something like that? Alright, we need another one. Like, what's going on with that? Can anyone fill me in on that? Oops. Since I'm not up on... Alright, so that's too high, but let's see what that looks like. It's so difficult because I want to see what that looks like from the side, but I can't. That nub should be sticking out. That makes it more centered. Okay, I mean, around the tube. I don't like the height. I'm going to have to change that, but for now. So then we do that. We do that. Clumsy thumbs tonight. Clumsy thumbs. Really clumsy. Oh. There we go. Alright. Now this is guesswork extraordinaire. So I know that we are a bit away from the wall. And on this one's, you know, this is guesswork big time. Not bad for guesswork. But you know, just you can do that with anything. I mean, on Terra it'd be a lot easier to deal with, you know, but yeah, not bad for guessing. I'll take that. I mean, again, it's gonna get all changed, so. Unfortunately, you kind of need to, oh yeah, that's the other thing too. Sometimes if you get lucky, yeah, there it is. You can get at it. And usually a good idea to think about your lighting ahead of time. Oh yeah, that's right, the lights don't work over here because there's no power. Later, Joby. Thanks for stopping in. But, yeah, it's neat, different. Alright, that's the basic concept of that. I still got to figure out what to do with that. I suppose I could repeat this or get something similar, but yeah. Alright, need to finish these two that are down here. And this is just kind of, you know, fun with stuff. I'm going to try and put the lighting in ahead of time. Let's see what we get. So this, I use that technique to, you know, put these two parts together in this way. On the freighter, where I can't wire glitch or blender or anything like that. I mean, I can wire glitch, but I can't blender, or there's no wire to use. So I merge these two parts. Now I know it's a little off here, but actually it's not too. It really isn't. You know, it sits to the edge here, and I didn't want it fully centered. I wanted this to, you know, change the shape and look of this. And also, I'm about to do something behind it, so. And I think I need one, but then it gets like really bright. You know what? I'm gonna move this one. I think I can get away with it in here. Actually, yeah, I think so. I think so. If we don't like it, then we'll obviously change it. But I'm trying to remember if I did that before and it showed. I think it did. Yeah, that's why I put it back here. Alright. Alrighty, so, and I'm just going to do a manual save here, just to... Because now if when we reload here, when we don't like what the position or something, because this is very difficult to get positioning on. Alright. Trying to get the camera high enough, which you can't really do because, you know, the freighter ceiling is so low. And if you'd like to see how I made this part, I think I can reproduce it. Or at least get darn close. Alright, so now what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to sneak in. I could leave those like that. It's interesting enough as is. But, you know me, I'm going to try and go overboard a little bit. So, my camera is now, my back's against the ceiling. So what I was doing here was using the barrel to kind of see if I was horizontal and lined up, and that looks pretty decent. Then switch to the rock, which then I leveled out, And this is, just another version of this combination of things, just playing around with it. Then rotate that. Green state that. Build that. Now we've got that. Which I could probably shrink down and bring out, bring it in, out to the, more forward rather, excuse me. Blah, 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 blah. But I think if I do that, I think that gap between this and that won't be as nice to look at. But now I'm looking at it like I need more, like I want to see this. I mean, this is neat. It's subtle. But it looks like I could put that into the side. And that way it would be hidden. Alright. And this is why we reload and save. So I want to get lighting, but I like the faint light on that. You see that's the critter's a little bit more noticeable now, not so lost as it is, with the standard one. Critter in a can, brought to you by Whammo. A little bit more light, you get to see a little more. Although under this lighting, direct, that's pretty good. But by itself, you know what I mean, like over here it would look darker. It's a good contrast. I'm just wondering if I should move the light to the side instead. So let's reload. Actually, you know what? Let's check this one, and if we like it, we'll reload. How about that? Still subtle-ish glow. Not too much. Got my back against the wall. That's pretty good right there. Now what I'm seeing for my level to try and get roughly the same level here is if you look at the right side of the rock where it's phasing over that orange to black, to that silver gray to black, and then to the body. That's where I'm using for my reference. Turn it in. Green state it. Glitch it. Yeah, alright, we need to move the lighting. Definitely. Definitely, definitely, definitely. Much, much better. cool. There's a little bit of phase there too. Yep, alright. Manuel. Oh. Oh, Manuel. You constantly save us. Oh, Manuel. You're the hardest worker in NMS. Excuse me. Alright. Oh, hey. What's the name of your freighter? It's the Orville and Redenbacher. Alright, so we want to move that lighting. Alright, let's move the lighting. Ah, crazy amount of zipping around this thing does. Levi, what is going on? Thanks for popping in. Alrighty. Okay, my reference point here is, if you look at the bottom of the screen, the barrel, see the center notch point and the two on the side, and then you look at the back of the, and this is as far back as I can pull the camera, so you know, I'm trying to use every little bit I can. It looks pretty decent. My PlayStation is screaming at me right now. And our reference over here. L1, shrink-a-dink, green state. one down. And I'm probably going to do these at the other end of the viewing room once that gets fixed. So I'm just kind of practicing it here now. GT raid. Thank you, GT, and everyone raiding from GT. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, wait, oh. That looks pretty good. Center pointer. Good. Nice. That looks pretty good. In a different environment it would look better, but for now, you know, just mess around on the freighter, seeing what the freighter can handle. Well, welcome. Moose. Type 148. What's going on? Moose. Moose. I missed the big pitch. You better come back with the big pitch. So I'm still wondering. I kind of like the way the light here is. It's, you know, dark to red. You know, the break. Then this, though, I feel it needs a little bit of something here in this front portion. Let's go save this. Even though I probably just didn't. Forgot. Christy, hey. GT, what is up? Thank you for the raid. Alright, we have a save, right? We just saved. We can experiment. Alright. Fun enough. What else? Let's see. Now we get to go do the bit more difficult part. Oh, I'm hanging in there, GT. Still breathing, still breathing. He yelled at you. Alright, so now I don't care if the light stays and we reload. We have a save on the important bit. Alright, now I want to hide this part. So let's try that. Let's try finding the appropriate. Alright, so I've got a setup for trying to figure out how to do something on an angled corridor. And I think I was a moron and forgot to save my curve setup, which oh, no. I've got it. So we can try that. See if we can't come up with something there. And what am I working on? Oh yeah, over here. Now, this gets a little trickier. I mean, we've got a little bit of, oh no we don't, we have a floor above us, and we cannot delete anything up there, so we are stuck in the same predicament as below, where we have limited ceiling for the camera. So we'll try a thing or two and see what we get. We're going to have to do a lot of reloading because there's no way I can delete anything without it all disappearing, including the light fixtures and part of the server towers upstairs. So, yeah. We're going to be calling on Manuel a bit, and that's the downside with trying to figure out some of the stuff on a freighter, and anywhere else for that matter. Actually, John, I don't necessarily think so in this case. But because I've noticed that I try to I try to connect, but since there's no wire to connect, and even though normally that works, it doesn't seem to be working. I've tried it a number of times, and either my timing's off with it, or what it actually, like when I'm on a connector, it doesn't push down, it just pushes away. At least just for me currently. But I'll give it some more tries. So what I'm trying to do here with this one is I actually want to cover the alien. I don't particularly, that's not what I'm after here. It doesn't have, you know what I mean? It's more about the crazy look of it all. And also because I can't scale this or do anything like that, so I'm sort of stuck with and because these are first sort of runs on this sort of thing, I'm still trying to figure it all out. Now we see what it looks like. Crazy. Don't particularly care for that. But it's not horrible. Definitely interesting. Let's light it. Be cool for an alien environment though. I could definitely see this as a maybe make this a little smaller, hide that, or oops, that's not quite what I want. Now is it? Don't fight me. Oh, okay, I know where that's, okay, that's why that's giving me issues, alright. Yeah, I was just, I just wanted to see, we're going to try a couple of different positions too. I mean, different rotations and different, but it's so difficult without a second set of eyes to really, rely on accuracy every time. So sometimes you got to keep it simplified. But I think you're right in terms of the other direction, so that this shape will match this shape. Just wanted to see what this looked like. But I totally agree with you. And I'm actually going to see if I can get an upside down sort of thing going with it. Dark black stuff. Oh. It's, yeah, freighter. I could brighten it up, make everything blues. Although I have some, brighter areas, different venues on this freighter, if you haven't seen them yet, Typo. I'm just preparing for another build that, yes, will be dark. Also, well, I need to get some darn Quicksilver rolling. Alright, so we can start fresh. Cut down on some of the lighting out here too for now. What's not going to work is, I wish I could, but I can't. Actually I can, but it's going to take me a minute. Now just kind of just, yeah, it's not going to let me, unfortunately. But it's different. This is where things get tricky. Alright. And then I'm going to have to move that red light, unfortunately, as well. Alright, here's an experiment. Yeah, I need to move that light. What did I do before that I liked? Wasn't this? Maybe it was something a little bit different. Yeah, I gotta move that light. Alright. Don't just say it, do it. Darn it. No worries, typo. All ideas are welcome. Oftentimes it's, get some of the best things from people in chat. Either A, reminding me of something, or B, just giving me suggestion I hadn't thought of. Alright, I want to try something here. That's what I'm after. I need to move to the right a little bit. Actually, it needs to just be rotated flat. We don't need to move anywhere, it just needs to be rotated properly. But that's better. And that's going to be the difficult thing, is trying to get a nice flat. It's going to be get one, reload, 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 get one, save. And also remembering the proper reference, which I just forgot. Like, shoot, where did I have that? One more time, 100 more times. I mean, trying to do different stuff on a freighter is a lot of reloading. Because there's not a whole lot of snap points around, So you gotta kind of create craziness to get things to look very different. No, it's just, excuse me. I don't believe it breaches the other floor. Excuse me. If it does, then I will revert to a new plan. But I believe it does not breach the floor. I mean, like this, yes, but we're not that high. We're considerably lower, thankfully. Oh yeah, that's right, I gotta remove the light. But thank you for reminding me to double check and look up there when I'm done. But I think we're all right. Alright, let's try to make a reference point for this. So, let's say, oh, I want to see that bit of light there on the edge, so we'll say that. That's cutting through the little yellow rectangle in that bar there. Okay. About there-ish. You. Now getting this to be flat. I'm gonna say that's flat. Hard to tell. Do I want to do that way or do I want to do this way? That way. Damn it. No. Alright, so we need to come out further. And see, we're not... Thankfully, we're not breaching the floor here. Because yes, that would be... Actually, that wouldn't necessarily be a bad thing, but not here. Alright, so... Alright, we need to bring that further out. Alright. So let's try to find a better reference first before we reload. I'm gonna say... There. Again, the rotation. Yeah, that's going to be bothersome. Okay. Actually, we had to come out much further. Alright. Manny. You're going to be working double time tonight. I mean, I could make it easy on myself and just not rotate it. But I think it would look better that way. But we can try. Just doing it the simple way. My freighter's not entirely dark. I've got, you know, some happier areas. We've got, hold on, as soon as all this loads in. Sometimes, John, yeah. And if you get a subscriber, I still think G. Shelton is like, I've gotten the subscriber a bunch of different times, and I want to say that it's like a bot or something along those lines. Like, see, this is nice over here. It's the bloom's way too much, and everything I've done to try and cut it back is all I can do, but and this is a happy, and I gotta do some other bits. I gotta get some contrast in here. You know, this is happy. Get a flurb and a flurb. Derb. And upstairs is pretty cool. Not completely dark, you know. But we are in a freighter after all. Alright, okay, again, we're gonna remove the lights if we're gonna do upside down. And also we could try another part as well. We could see what we could maybe get to go in. Not that. Just behind maybe though. Put some gap behind me. No, we don't need that. Too blocky. This is organic looking. Already got our straight line in there. Our mechanical bit for the biomechanical, if you will. Alright, let's try doing things like this. Wish I could figure out where the center of this is, but we're going to guess it. Now we know just by, okay, that's going to be super difficult. Alright. We're going to start more here. This is one of those things where it's like, yep, you're going to be guessing. That might help. Yeah, because that stock is right at that point right there. Alright, let's try this. That would help, I guess. Alright, let's go upside down. Which, getting this to be level is not going to be an easy task either. Because I don't think any of these really have a level. We'll try that. And again, nope. It doesn't work the same as the, now that one, alright, that provides a little different height and is now through the floor. Interesting. That's good to know. So using that corn, no bueno. Gives you a different height. Damn it. Too far forward. Could be. Gonna have to do some sort of cheery build, I guess. Alright, this is becoming frustrating. But that's what happens sometimes, because you're like, what's the best way to go about this? How do I make this, what do I use for reference? Where can I get some sort of consistency? But just leveling that out, because that's not a flat object, so I'm trying to find where there's a point where it looks level. And we'll let the freighter pop. So now I'm starting to think, something completely different. Wondering if, again, I need a second set of eyes. Hold on, let me think about this for a minute. I don't necessarily have to go from the outside to do something with this. Alright, this would give me a better... Alright, here we go. I think I might have a way to achieve what I'm trying to achieve. There's only one way to find out, is to do it. Alright, so if instead of going outside, let's get rid of that light. Just for Haas. Are you gonna come around enough? No, you're not. Okay, so we're gonna have to rely on this. Try that one first. This is a pain in the behind. Why am I doing this to myself? Taking a chance. This may not work. Whoa. No and yes. Alright, so now we do need to come in from outside. Alright, but still, that was neat. I like the look. We could use it for something else. It's definitely cool. If we rotated, it'd probably look neat too. I think it would probably look better. Let's try it. Why not? We're gonna have to reload anyway. It's just getting that that level using the rock. You can't get. It's flipping impossible. I found this is I can get a little closer going this way. But it's just I don't know what is level here, I'll try the crystal there, that little corner on the crystal and that line. The crystal on the right there. And the line on the wall. We'll see if that's level. Why are you not? What is your malfunction? Are you different? There. I was wondering, like, what the heck? Alright, let's bring this one back. I think I did that on the other one. And what I do, I turn this one, that sideways is that way, this is normal. Oh, and that's straight. Okay, so that's, well, relatively straight. We can bring it up. That looks neat. I like that. I mean, we totally have no... you can't see any of the other part. But... Ooh, but... This leads me into the whole... We could bring that out a little bit more. I wonder if I could bring that back somehow a little more. It's definitely neat looking. You know, throw in some lighting and it's... Yeah, well, yes, typo, that is correct. Will, what's going on? But, as you can tell, I'm not doing the same thing over and over again. Changing it up a little bit here and there. Yeah, I like that. Let's see if we can't bring that back. Somehow. Wondering if I can put a glitch point in the back somewhere. Because even if it's a little bit above, alright, let's see what we can do here. I mean, they look just fine like this, too. Don't get me wrong. I could leave it like this and actually, but if I did, I would probably... I'd still need something above it. You know, this gap is driving me a little bit nutty. Alright, let's try and see if we can't put... What the hell is that noise? Aha, yes we can. Alright, so that's going to be the difficult part, to keep that accurate, but let's... If I can bring that back. Just go to the smallest point. No. Actually, I should just be able to use that. Right? I don't know if you're able to get in there, though, with the camera. That's the problem. Yeah, I can't get in there with the camera. I can sideways, but that's not gonna, it's gonna put us off. We're gonna be offset. So no. Well, actually, if I come in from the side, maybe. Alright, let's try that. Oops. Forgot I just reloaded. This is not going to be centered though, is my worry. I know it's not going to be. And it's not taking either. Okay. Alright, so that other part will, but this will not. Alright. Fair enough. Different collisions. I getcha. So, outside in would probably be the best bet. But I'm still gonna try. Only this time I'm gonna use this. Don't know if it's gonna green state though. Damn it. Alright. Not making this one easy on me, are you? No, you are not. Alright, let's... Oh, what's going on? Alright. Oh, shoot. Moron. Stop. Tell you, it's not easy streaming and building. Right now I need to find another reference point for the crystals. What if... What if... Put you back here. Where am I going to need to be though, central-wise? I don't see a grid up top, so it's just pretty clear. Shoot. Let's try it there. Right between the color variant. Alright, now to to try and get level. Let's see if we can't find another. Sure, why not? That's way too far out. So let's use the wall marking. Way too far. Okay. But level looks decent. I think I may have at least given myself a way to find level on that. And it's like the corner of the crystal there is what I'm using, and it's like right here on this line. That looks pretty centered. Alright, but we want to be way further back. Probably. Alright, now this is going to be different. Okay, so now I'm going to find another reference. Yay. Oh, no, wait, here we are. Alright, now let's just try it from where green stage. No, because that was still too far out, because I was like only here. Alright, so shoot. Alright, I'm going to have to use my measuring device a little further back. Yeah, still too far. Alright, so we're going to have to bring that way back. Which we're not going to be able to do without setting up something else. But we are centered. We're, you know, we've got some good reference now to get. I mean, that's not bad. Again, you know, it looks neat, but not what we want. Good night, Christy. Thank you. Oh, VR. I like VR, but I'm Still can't get used to it. It still makes me nauseous. Oh, munchie. Munchie, munchies. Got the munchies. Again, I'm plugging Resident Alien. I'm thinking about it right now. And it's such a great show. It really is. Alright. Back again. I got an idea. Why the hell not? Just curious. Ooh, crooked as hell. No, oh no. A little crooked, but see if I can't get it straight off the back wall. I'm sorry for all the reloading. It's just kind of what ends up happening when you experiment like this, you know. You never know what's gonna happen sometimes. And you're just kind of going with the flow as much as possible. I don't know why it's so crooked though. I mean, it's straight up wire glitch. I mean, it should. Alright, I'm in line with those there. Shoot. Darn it. Darn it. Darn it. Oh, wait a minute. Of course. And I may take a break from this in a minute and say, let's do something else. Or try and no, but something else. Like both of these, like the shapes at this point is what I'm looking at. And I think to do the other thing, I'm gonna have to go from the outside in, which is Vangelis. What is up? Alright. But I'm still gonna need to figure out where the freaking center of it is. You know, once it's rotated, it should be, or again, just go freaking simple. Popping in. Well, the simple version would be just to put it down flat and enough to kind of merge in with this upper part, but it ends up interacting with the alien regardless. So I mean, I could bring it back just against the wall, like so. It's not horrible. I mean, I kind of would rather have, you know, the points and holding the top of it. DG, what is up? You know, that's what my main, you know, the main look. Otherwise, I'm, again, definitely covering the alien on some level. Which I don't mind, but it just needs to look appropriate, you know? Just trying to figure out where the center... Is this the center of this thing? Right? So if the fin's the center, we can cut this in half, I guess. Or try to figure out what that is. Oh shoot, I forgot to set up my... Taking our chances. We're risking it. Oh my goodness. What's he thinking? Almost. Alright, we need... needs to come forward a little more. Alright. We're getting there. Takes me a little while sometimes. But it's like tough reference, you know, to work with right now, and making sure that you're level and, you know, blah blah blah. It's not easy. Not for my little brain. Alright, so where was I? Okay, we're doing that halfway mark, right, roughly. So now let's go, let's bring that, if that was halfway, let's bring that all the way to there. See, this looks like it's really far out. that looks like we have at least half more to go to bring to the front. So I figure if we that's what I was kind of using, like if we look straight on the big wide ears there, you know, cutting the top of the tube in half. That's where I kind of was before, like right there. So now I'm thinking, let's try right there. We'll, you know, bring it right to the two black bars, the back of the black bars. We'll see if that works. Tilted wrong, but we're getting, yeah, that's closer to where we want to be, so we want to bring it just a little bit more forward. Okay. This time we'll bring out our measuring tool as well. Manuel again. Exactly, typo. That's also why I need to do a Quicksilver mission that I flubbed earlier. Oh my goodness, what a moron I was. I'll just delete it. But I collected it. It counted it. It was there. I swear. We have proof. Alright, I need a little smoky treat. Ouch. Lose a toe. Alright. I'm wondering actually if I should just step out of the freighter. That would help me, but that might not. Plus I'd have to save up there some. Alright. I think we're almost there. Just getting that thing level is the hard part. That's the, you know, we can find the other part pretty easily, you know, quickly now. Do a couple of different times. Try it. Alright, nope. Let's try another reference point. Alright, nope. Yep, there it is. It's nice I've got two, so I have two tries. This time remember not to turn it, or to turn it back actually. But finding that horizontal point is very tricky. Very tricky. That's a little off. Alright, you can see the light. Can't see the light. That disappears. Alright. bring the measuring device closer. Or I need better eyes. No, things are my way. My view is obscured. Alright, let me try here. Yeah, now it's a different line. Oh, because I'm lower. Yeah, alright. Well, guess we're taking our shot. See what happens. Come on, come on. Thank you. Where is level? Alright, yeah, we're gonna take a shot. Alright, why not? Let's just do it. Oh, shoot, that's why. Nope. Shite. I mean, that's more like it. But we're still not level. Why? 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 Alright, let's try this here foolishly. Right here. And then... Yes, this is maddening, I know. I'm sorry, it's not exactly the most fun and exciting, but this is what it takes to freaking figure crud out. Alright, so that is where I want it to be, so I want to cover that completely. We'll do the shorter set though, I think. Yeah. Flip it around the other way. Yeah, we'll try that. Okay. So get rid of that. Bring in the rock. Ah, there we are. There we are. Okay. Oh, shoot. There it is. Yay! Excellent. Wunderbar. Wir happy. Yeah, yeah. That works. It's good. It's good. Yeah. Connects. Looks good. Still get to see the alien. Alright. Reload. Yeah, right, typo. Yeah, I don't have much in the way of, with this COVID thing and wintertime, it's still cold and crap. Alright, let's reload and try and see if we can't get a repeat. It only took 50 tries. Yeah, just I can't find that, although I think I'm starting to